Our live tells us it's showtime, so here we are.
Hello.
Live on Showtime. There are currently 0 people watching. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to our fans. We're so happy. Okay. So we'll do a head voice thing and then a little more belt and then we'll get into it. So we'll do the word shoe. So we're gonna go shoo wee 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 wee.
Shoo wee 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 wee. Shoo wee 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 wee.
And remember to breathe even when it's easy.
Shoo wee 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 wee. Shoo wee wee wee.
And this is head voicey, so let there be a little more space. So go shoo. Right, but try not to let it fall backwards. It can still be bright. Shoo.
Shoo.
Good. Now, nice deep full breath before. Make sure you feel the rib cage. Shoo. You should just feel like really easy in your sinuses.
Shoo. Where am I?
Now release your jaw just a little. Can you go shoo?
Shoo.
Right, so we don't have to do really small. Shoo.
Shoo.
Right, so it's nice and spacious, but there's still some brightness going on. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Stay grounded too. Good. Now this is a little more mixy. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Is this what we did last time to go up to the mix?
I think it was bub.
Bub. Okay, do bub.
Bub, 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 bub.
What? Your tongue?
My tongue was like this.
Oh, yeah. Let's just let it relax. Huh. Like you have Novocaine right behind your teeth.
Bub, 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 bub. Bub, 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 bub. Bub, 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 bub.
Make sure you're breathing.
Bub, 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 bub. Strong right now.
What'd you say?
My tongue feels like locked. Like
Make it tired.
okay.
Thank you, Brian, for this exercise that we stole. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Your tongue shouldn't feel like it's doing anything.
Yeah.
Pop,
I feel
pop.
like if this is my tongue, it's like this. It's like bending in.
So it's okay to be a little curled underneath, but we don't want it to create tension on the top because of it. Just a teeny bit of curl is fine to help the back from going this way because we're just trying to prevent it from going this way. So let's back it just down a little bit.
Bub.
That's that. So at the end, think about it. Even though we're saying bub, think a little more ah.
Okay.
So your tongue has a little more of a specific place to go. That's fine. But then can you just don't go slower?
Okay.
On that breath, I saw all the muscles in your throat go.
Yeah, okay.
So take a nice relaxed breath. Yeah, we just don't see anything. Seeing nothing is what we want. Good. Now can you move through the phrase?
No, I saw that one. Okay.
Now just be a little more confident on the top. Just like a touch more air. Good. You can activate a touch of space on your soft palate when you breathe in. Just make sure you feel like you're lifting. Nice. So now here, don't let it get weighty. This is easy. Ba, 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 ba. Just keep it easy. Great, let's do it.
Wait, what's the highest note for the Fiero one? Like, do you have the music like with you?
The highest note.
I wonder which riff I'm gonna do.
I don't know.
I never know. Like, it just comes out whenever it happens.
So the way it's written in the music, it's an E flat, and we just did B. So,
Okay.
all right, we're fine.
Okay.
Let's just do it till it happens. Right.
Okay.
I'm ready for some chanting.
I'm gonna move my speaker just a little bit. Just a little bit closer.
Great.
Oh my god, stop playing!
I will entertain our folks while we're waiting for you.
Jesus, stop.
Alakanamen.
Who's this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. Alright, shut up. Oh my god, I can't even.
You can just put. You got it?
Volume wise, I'm just gonna go to random place.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. No Good Deed, Wicked karaoke track.
Let's do it.
I haven't sung this song in a while. Okay. Wore my green.
Perfect.
Elikanamena menatu watchem elikaname. Elikanamena menatu watchem elikaname. Let his flesh not be torn, let his blood leave no stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain. Let his bones never break, and however they try to destroy him, let him never die, let him never die. Elikaname name nachu watchim Elikaname. Elikaname nachu watchim watchim Elika. Oh, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try. Fiero, where are you? Already dead or bleeding? One more disaster I can add to my generous supply. No good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes unresented. No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. Nessa, Dr. Tillerman, Fiero. One question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are when looked at with an ice cold eye? If that's all good deeds are, then maybe that's the reason why no good deed goes unpunished. All helpful urges should be circumvented. No good deed goes unpunished. Sure, I meant well, look at what well meant did. All right, enough, so be it then. Let all us be agreed. I'm wicked through and through since I cannot succeed. Fiero, saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed will I do again.
Nice. That ending vowel is probably one of the most relaxed things you did. That was really nice.
I love doing that one because I'm just like,
yeah, your tongue is just really relaxed. No, that was nice. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Okay. I mean, I'm not an expert in this, but I don't think that the chant, I don't think you're saying it all right.
Oh, no. I have no idea how to say that word.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we'll ask Brian, but I think it's Elikanamen, Namen, Achum, Elikanamen. It's MEN. Elikanamen, Namen, Achum, Elikanamen. Elikanamen, Namen, Achum, Elikanamen. I think that's how it goes. I know it's gibberish, but
I never knew how to say that right.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Okay. The beginning feels too weighted to me. Okay. I want there to be a lightness about it. I feel like the weight that you are trying to achieve would be perfect if it could be divvied up into little spots. But right now I feel like the whole thing has like a little brick. It's like there's like a brick on your shoulders or something that's kind of like pushing the sound into the ground. And I just want it to release. Okay. So, like, I know that we can't really think about natural word stress in the chant because it's gibberish, right? Yeah. But let's just, like, think about the beats. Alakanamen, namen, achum, achum, alakanamen. Alakanamen, namen, achum, achum, alakanamen. Right? And what is she doing here?
She is, like, spelling. She's, like...
What is she doing the spell for?
Fiero. They took Fiero somewhere.
So she's trying to get him back? I don't remember.
Scarecrow. They're like pinning him up on like as a scarecrow during this part.
So like, what's her emotion? What's she motivated by right now? Is it anger? Is it fear? Is it like what's the?
I think it's all anger and fear. Like she's scared to lose Fiero, and she's mad that they took him away, and like, yeah.
Cool.
So she feels guilty too. I think.
Okay.
Overall mad because she gets mad through the ending because she's like, I mean, anything I try to do like doesn't help. It sucks. Like anything I do.
Got it. Okay, great. So the reason I ask that is because subtext applies no matter what you're saying, even if you're saying gibberish. So like if the first you can decide, however you want to motivate it, but if the first one is I'm so scared, that it's frustrating, like whatever you're feeling on the inside is going to change the diction, it's going to change the intensity of the tone, it's going to change a bunch of stuff. So I want you to motivate every part of that chant.
Okay.
And when you have a long note, fight the urge to get even more weighty. This is a great opportunity to just go, Alakanamen, or Alakanamen. Or if you want to make it more I think it's also fine. Alakanamen. I think it's more
Okay.
I don't know. Listen to recordings. Ask Brian. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this, but I just don't want it to feel weighty. I want it to feel motivated, and I want us to be interested in why you're saying the spell. Okay. Try the beginning again.
Okay.
You can do acapella. It's fine.
Okay. Elakanamen?
Yes.
Elakanamen. It's so I don't understand. Yeah.
Okay, so it's Elakanamen achum achum Elakanamen.
Elakanamen atu.
So namen. There's two namens in a row.
Okay.
Elakanamen achum achum Elakanamen.
Elakanamen achu achu melakanamen.
I think it's like achum, like you're sneezing, achu. Achum, achum. If anyone here knows the answer, please comment it. But I think I'm doing it right.
Achu.
Brian, where are you?
Elakanamen achu achum.
Achum. It's like achum.
Okay.
Achum.
Elakanamen achum achum elakanamen.
Great. Now you don't need your face as much. Elakanamen achum achum elakanamen.
Elakanamen achum achum melakanamen.
Right. And I know we don't have real word stress because it's gibberish, but elakanamen. I don't think it's elakanamen.
Elakanamen.
Right, I think that's where the energy goes. You don't have to accent it, but I wouldn't accent the last note.
Okay.
Elakanamen. It's like you put a little lean on the na. Elakanamen.
Elakanamen.
Great. Okay, so let's put the music back on and we'll do that and then we'll keep going.
Okay. Elakanamen achu machu melakanamen. Elakanamen achu machu melakanamen. Let his flesh not be torn, let his blood leave no stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain. Let his bones never break, and however they try to destroy him, let him never die, let him never die.
Okay. So the word pain went through a diphthong plus an extra thing with your tongue. I wanted to just feel like only one sound.
Okay.
Feel no pay. It's diphthong that you're traveling through the entire time. Pain. Yes. Now, when you go to E at the end, your tongue wants to like do a little something. Try not to let it. Just say pain. Right. Pain. Right. So, but not pain. Pain. So think about it like this. Make an sound. Now brighten it just a little. It's that tongue position. Let him feel no pain.
Let him feel no pain.
Might even be more open than you need to be. Hey. Let him feel no pain. Yeah. Now, careful at the end. You're not letting your throat cut it off. Like make the decision to cut it off. Let him feel no pain.
Pain.
Yeah, let's just do it on an easy note. Let him feel no pain.
Let him feel no pain.
Let me see what it looks like if your tongue does nothing.
And sing it.
This good. This. Pay.
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 Pain.
Pain.
Yeah, now close the vowel a little, like a. Hey.
Pain.
Great. Okay, that was better. Let him feel no pain.
Let him feel no pain.
That was much better. That only felt like one sound to me instead of three. Okay, now I need a little more urgency here in the consonants. Let his bones never break. However, they try to destroy him. Let him never die. Let him never die. Use the duh as your springboard to move into never die. Does your karaoke track have words in it?
Yes.
Can you back it up to after that, just the last Elkanah man?
Never die, never die.
Elkanah man, let his flesh never.
Okay. Oh wait, that's like in the beginning. I think. There it is. Okay. Let his flesh not be torn, let his blood leave no stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain. Let his bones never break, and however they try to destroy him, let him never die, let him never die. Elikanamen, machu, melikanamen. Elikanamen, machu, melika. Elika. Oh, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try.
Okay, good. I like that. It's already feeling more open. Okay. Now, as your character gets more frustrated, your breathing needs to be more relaxed.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to go, ugh, and then your throat is going to collapse and everything's going to collapse and then all the breathing becomes shallow. It needs to be, I mean, you can have a little bit of grit to it is fine, but like the feeling behind it is, no, God, like that's the feeling that we're going for instead of,
Okay.
right? Because that's gonna just start to close you down.
Okay.
When do you do that? Elika?
Right after that. Elika.
What good is this chanting? Right before that? It's right before the chanting part, right?
No. Yes, yes.
When you say what good is this chanting? Elika, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. Even if you're gonna have that elevated feeling about you, these muscles, we don't want the veins to pop out because veins popping out means that something is tense. So This is what I believe to be one of the hardest things about singing is keeping the inside of your body completely tension free and totally relaxed, even if on the outside our character is freaking out. So like let's do something crazy for a second. So we're gonna just sing really beautifully. What good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. Just really nice open vowels.
What good is this chanting?
Breath was still shallow. Just take a second to breathe.
Okay. What good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading.
So the consonants are making you work a little hard. Can you go But with good breath and space first. Good. Now put the words in that space. Let's just make them all. What good is this chanting? We're not going to sing it like that, but for now.
What good is this chanting?
Right. It's all coming from a really open space. Now do the words as you will, but on the inside, feel nice and spacious like you just did.
Okay. Like sing it for real, for real?
Kind of. So, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading.
What good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading.
Vowels feel better. The second breath was a little bit shallow and your mouth started getting really involved.
Mm-hmm.
I can be really clear with my diction and keep my mouth essentially closed if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Now we don't need that. But what good is this chanting? Chanting. We need to open a little bit, but we don't need this chanting. We don't need that way.
Okay. What good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading.
Right. That was nice. Okay. Okay, do the last Elika. Ugh, what good is this chanting?
Elikanamen, helikanamen, elikanamen, elika. Oh, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try. Fiera, where are you? Already dead or bleeding? One more disaster I can add to my generous supply.
I'm a fan of that.
Just holding it like that.
Now, does it feel a little boring?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like maybe as you work with that from a technical place, that you can start to spice it up, like a little more consonant energy, maybe a little bit more grit in the sound. I don't necessarily know that should be the end product, but I much prefer you start there.
Yeah.
From this just like, my throat's doing nothing kind of place.
Yeah.
Careful, just as in general, watch yourself when you sing, and if all of your veins pop out in your neck when you're breathing, reassess the breath.
Yeah.
Because that's your favorite thing to do.
Yes.
But that is much better. It is absolutely coming from a more relaxed place, and that's a win in my book.
Keep going, or
yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. No good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes unresented. No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished.
Nice, Abby. That switch is really hard there.
I love doing that. It's so I've worked on that so many times, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
It's very fun. Now, okay, what is the purpose between the separation? No good deed goes unpunished. What's that motivated by? Or we're just copying a recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I know what it means. I just don't know how to like say it.
For me, it feels like it's like a frantic moment. It's a breathless moment. It's a I'm out of ideas moment potentially, or I'm being very introspective moment. There are so many types of moments it could be. So many moments in the woods. You can pick what your moment is, but two things with this. Number one, I don't think it should be every time.
Okay.
So let's pick sometimes and not pick sometimes. The other thing is that the word stress needs to still fall normally. No good deed goes unpunished. It's not punished.
Yeah.
Punished.
Yeah.
I would still lean more towards punished because the word is ished. And I don't think in this case it sounds strange. And the word stress is still punished, not punished, punished, whatever.
Punished. Okay.
So the word that I would use to describe these like little separations is tenuto. It means that it gets a little bit of emphasis, but a little bit of separation. So you still need to put full tone into these separate ones. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Can you just try that?
Okay. No good deed goes unpunished.
So what if we yeah, can we actually put space though? Let's do it super slow. No
good deed goes unpunished.
I see what's happening. Okay, so the text is a little bit shallow. Right now, I feel like it's going, no good deed. I want it, no good deed. It's almost like you're saying it.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, all that we have to do is just not fall off of the note. I know that's what I was doing before just to demonstrate, but yes, that is the right place. No good deed goes unpunished. Now you try it.
No good deed goes unpunished.
The no was perfect, then they started to grab. Did you feel it? I like when you just went, no good deed. There's no implication of singing. It's almost like you're speaking. So it feels easier. So just go, no good deed.
No good deed.
It's so much tone. It's right from your core. That's so nice. No good deed.
No good deed.
Right. Let's see.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Now, in context, when we are singing, don't add much.
Okay.
Or don't take away much, rather. Okay. Try that one more time.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Okay. I'll take it. On the word deed, just careful of your jaw going wide. No good deed. It's
Do
almost
I put the D for good deed or no good deed? Like
no good deed. No good deed. I don't think you need to worry about it.
okay. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah. Now, is there a reason that the ish is like kind of pulling back? Punished. Punished. Right. Because right now it feels like
punished.
right. Because it felt like punish, punish, but just kind of let it springboard.
It goes unpunished.
Oh, that's so much more relaxed.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished.
It's so nice. I really like that part.
Keep
Okay,
going.
hold on. No, let's pause for a second. Okay, your E vowels are where your jaw gets you into trouble. That's my new creed. It needs to feel like it needs to feel like you're gonna do this. You're not doing this, but it needs to feel more that way than this way. That's my new creed.
That's my new creed.
So even when you're doing that, your tongue inside. That's my new creed. Yeah, and I think I'm in the wrong key. I think I'm too high. That's my new creed. Maybe not.
I think that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and then I think we were maybe right. Make sure the CR sound of creed is being created at the front of your face. That's my new creed. Right, so it doesn't go cool. That's my new creed. Yeah. Really nice. Now the next part I didn't understand the sentence because the word stress felt weird to me. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. Just make sure that we're not losing text.
Okay.
Let's just go back and do that whole Again. No good.
Goes unresented, no good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. Nessa, Dr. Tillamand, Fiero, Fiero.
I went more vibrato earlier.
Okay.
Fiero.
Okay. One question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds, Lord?
So this part,
I was too into it.
that was okay. This part, I wanted to feel like more how we were do. No good deed, ha ha ha. It's just falling out of your face.
Yeah.
So, the thing about this, it's technically a lot of the same pitch. One question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? So it's pretty much just this note most of the time. So, like, obviously make it stylized the way you want it to be, but you're adding a little extra stuff.
Okay.
Your face wants to work really hard here. Just think about your word stress. By the way, when you thought about word stress on my road of good intentions, that was beautiful.
Thank you. It felt better, yeah.
It's just it felt like it had direction and somewhere to go. So that was great. Okay, can we go back to the one question haunts and hurts?
When is that? Oh, that's
It's right after the big Fiero.
okay. Do you want me to do the Fiero again?
No.
Okay. One question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are when looked at with an ice cold eye? If that's all good deeds are, then maybe that's the reason why. No good deed goes unpunished. All helpful urges should be circumvented. No good deed goes unpunished. Sure, I meant well, look at what well meant did. All right, enough, so be it then. Let all ours be agreed. I am wicked through and through, since I cannot succeed. Fiero, saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed will I do again.
Okay.
I didn't breathe correctly on that part, but yeah.
That's okay. Good.
My throat was like,
yeah, I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
The word deed up high is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you need to think like you're gonna do this. You're not gonna do this at all. But I think just something about thinking that direction. Because what happens for you is it's not so much that you come like this, but you come. It's like it's like you want to bite something that's really crunchy.
Yeah, I have very my face. I get it from my dad. My face gets very tense. I don't know why. Like sometimes you just see me sitting. I'm like this.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, my dad and his mom does it, and like I used to get like people are like, Abby, why do you smile all the time? I'm like, oh my god, I don't even realize it because I'm always like that all the time, just smiling. But so it's like not like real smile, just like tense in my face. I always have that.
Got it. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like when we get there. So I just want to release that a little bit. Make sure the emphasis is it's not no good deed will I do. It's no good deed will I do. Right? Those words before need to be open so that you don't close down on the top.
Yeah.
Can you just try that a cappella? No good deed will I do.
No good deed will I do.
So do this. Can you go, no good?
No good.
So the good, can you make it closer to ah? No good. Ha ha.
No good.
Let's try not to go this way with your tongue. No good.
No good.
Ha.
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 Right. I want you to like kind of give me some sound. Ha.
Ha.
No good.
No good.
Right. It should just feel like your sound pours out of your face. No good.
No good.
Right. That is more the place that we want. So because they're so short, there's not really time for a vibrato necessarily, but they need to come from a really open place.
Yeah.
And I hesitate to say big place because I don't want you to push on it, but like what you just did is very resonant and has a natural amount of bigness to it.
Right.
So I want you to make sure you're keeping that no good deed. So that way when you go up for a deed,
No good deed.
Right, then you kind of just stay in that open spot. Yeah. No good deed.
No good deed.
Will I do?
Will I do?
Oh, okay. The word I was too much diphthong. I will I make it will I.
Will I?
Will I do?
Will I do?
Oh, this one's higher. Will I do?
Will I do?
It's still too singy and weighty. Will I? Will I?
Will I? Will I?
My friend Kelly says you're doing a stellar job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kel. Will I?
Will I?
Yes, that's the space. Will I do? Will I do? Right, and then you're more set up. Yeah. And I just need vibrato maybe a touch earlier. Okay, whole thing from the top.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
she's like,
give us some spells. It's like Frozen.
Yep. Literally, because she's also Elsa.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that part. Elikanaminaminachu machu melikanamen. Elikanaminaminachu machu melikanamen. Let his flesh not be torn, let his blood leave no stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain. Let his bones never break, and however they try to destroy him, let him never die. Let him never die. Elikanaminaminachu machu melikanamen. Elikanaminaminachu machu melika. Elika. Oh, what good is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try. Fierro, where are you? Already dead or bleeding? One more disaster I can add to my generous supply. No good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes unresented. No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. Dr. Tillerman. Fiero. Cut that one off a little shorter.
That's okay.
My voice getting tired. Then one question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are when looked at with an ice cold eye? If that's all good deeds are, then maybe that's the reason why no good deed goes unpunished. All helpful urges should be circumvented. No good deed goes unpunished. Sure, I meant well, look at what well meant did. All right, enough, so be it then. Let all laws be agreed. I am wicked through and through, since I cannot succeed. Fiero, saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed will I do again.
Nice, Abby.
The songs I choose to sing just tire me out so bad.
I know, it's exhausting. And I mean, you do have some tense habits in there that are going to make you tired. And so when we work through those, it makes you tired because you're facing the tension time after time, right? Like the goal is obviously that we get rid of the things that make us tired so that we're only tired to like a normal human level of like, this song is going to be hard no matter what. So like we want to eliminate all of the things that will make it harder.
Right.
You know? Yeah. It's really good. Keep thinking about those E vowels, especially like, and just the natural word stress. When you really think about the natural word stress, your voice opens up more because you're not creating tension or doing extra things with your face to emphasize things that don't need to be emphasized.
Right.
I liked what we did with the no good deed. Yeah, it's kind of like finding that like pouring out of your face. Like we want it to feel like you create this breath support that lives underneath of you. And then the air carries like in this wide funnel out of your body and out of the front of your face. So that everything in here, like the air is just bypassing through. We don't want there to be like pit stops along the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to log off of this live.
All right.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Bye.